FICO 9.
Can I just interject?
Sure.
How does that apply to the mortgage industry? I can tell you, I get calls all the time from clients and they tell me, well, my score is an 820.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I said, okay, well, where are you getting your score from? Well, I went online, Credit Karma, Quiz, whatever. I said, okay, and I give the explanation. I said, that is a different score model. The mortgage industry uses a residential mortgage credit report, which is a FICO score, 3 bureaus, and that's what we're going to use. Chances are your FICO score is going to be lower than your Vantage score, or it may be the same, but it's a different score model. So don't be surprised if the numbers are different when I actually pull your credit for a mortgage. So you'll see that a lot when your clients come into you and say, oh, I'm great, I got a 790 credit score. Ask them, where did you get your score from? And say, okay, well, that's good to know, but when you talk to a mortgage professional, make sure you get a copy of your bureau, a copy of your FICO scores, so that we really know where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
That's
glad
really
you brought
big
that
thing.
up.
Every
That's
single day I
huge.
have that conversation. It's one of the biggest conversations I have with my clients on a daily basis. Yeah.
That was the thing. When, like, do you anticipate that ever changing and coming to some, like?
People ask me that question sometimes. And I'll say is like, right now we have, I'm going to get this, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Chevy. Do you ever anticipate there being just one car company? As long as people will buy the variations and it's profitable, they will exist. And so all those different score models aren't going away as long as they can sell them. So the question really becomes, will those companies be able to dominate the market and put the other ones out of business? And they're trying. Like, there was a huge, finally FICO grew a pair. Because for years they didn't do anything, right? And now all of a sudden, in the past 6 months, we've seen the old, it was a resurrection of the old SOS program, Scores on Statement. And you see the commercials for Discover Card and Barclays, and we send you your FICO score every month, right? That program existed over a decade ago. Providian did it. It was a Scores on Statement program that lasted for less than a year, and then it kind of petered out because they didn't put any money behind it. They didn't educate people, and nobody really cared. But now they came back and Discover Card, they've been pumping money into that thing. And I don't know what the monetary, I think FICO had something to do with that because they're trying to get their brand back out there and get recognized again so that Vantage Score doesn't walk all over them. Because they have the brand because it's used for mortgage professionals, but consumers didn't know the difference. So now they're trying to get the consumers to understand the difference because for the longest time, they don't care. The main bulk of the business is business to business. It's not the consumer who's driving the market. A very small percentage of scores that are given are consumer. Mostly it's business to business. It's Chase Manhattan who says, you know what, we need to send out 1,000 of those pre-approval offers. They need 1,000 scores. I'm sorry, I said 1,000. Oh my God, that'd be tiny. 1 million or 7 million. How many they're going to do? They're buying in bulk, right? That's the driving force behind the market.